Okay, so guys, I think the opponent Anthony Joshua will be facing on June 1 will be Andy Ruiz. It looks set to be Andy Ruiz, unless they take a massive U-turn and go with someone like Trevor Bryan. I don't know whether that fight is even in the mix, but that would be a good fight. He is a New Yorker. He is relatively unknown though. He has a good record, but he's never faced the level of opposition that they want really for Anthony Joshua. So they can't really be picky at this stage. I mean, they have to pick an opponent for Anthony Joshua to face on June 1. And I don't know whether that will be Andy Ruiz or Michael Hunter. People don't seem to be so happy about the Michael Hunter fight. Eddie Hearn has put out some feelers and the response hasn't been great really, to be fair. I think this fight will be made. I think it will be Anthony Joshua taking on Andy Ruiz. That looks like the most likely fight. People don't seem to be very happy with Anthony Joshua versus Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter has been in the heavyweight division for not very long, so I mean, he's not really warranted a world title fight, and he has lost to Alexander Usyk in the past in the cruiserweight division, so he doesn't warrant getting a heavyweight title shot yet. Andy Ruiz, he has fought Joseph Parker for the WBO world title. I mean, he gave a good account of himself. He's not like the standard of Anthony Joshua, but still, they cannot be picky at this point. They just need an opponent for Anthony Joshua. I mean, this event, it will be a good event as the Anthony Joshua show, his debut in America. But, I mean, we cannot expect fireworks because Jarrell Miller has seen to that. So, if his opponent does get announced and it is Andy Ruiz, and maybe the fans are not happy with that, then the only person they can blame is Jarrell Miller, because he is the one that has made sure this fight doesn't go ahead. Anthony Joshua taking on Jarrell Miller, that was going to be a great fight, but he had to inject himself with a load of crap and get himself kicked out of the fight. Now they are looking for a new opponent. They are having to look through the heavyweight division, see who is available with the best record and the best name for the fans. And I think they will come up with Andy Ruiz. It seems that way. I think it comes down to two right now. It's either Michael Hunter or Andy Ruiz. Now, I don't know which the fans would rather have. To be honest, I don't really mind. I think the Michael Hunter fight would be a more tricky fight for Anthony Joshua, just because of his size and his movement. That's the only reason why he would be more tricky for Anthony Joshua. He's not necessarily a better fighter. He's not a better heavyweight for certain. But still, it's just his size, as I said, and his movement that would probably cause a few difficulties for Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz, I mean, he's got fast hands, but he is going to be standing there. I don't think his movement is good enough to outmaneuver Anthony Joshua. And I don't really give Andy Ruiz that much of a chance in the fight. But again, it's not going to be a barn buster anyway. We can't expect a huge, mega heavyweight bout because it's just not going to be. And at the end of the day, I suppose Deontay Wilder is fighting Dominic Brazil, a former Anthony Joshua opponent. And we have Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz also. So I guess the other top heavyweights are also taking below par opponents in some way or manner. So, I mean, Anthony Joshua can get away with this opponent because, as I said, he tried to get in there with Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller had to cheat, and obviously he will not be fighting Anthony Joshua on June 1. That's the reason why they have to go through and maybe pick an opponent that wouldn't normally get the opportunity. I mean, it is a great opportunity for a fighter who maybe isn't ranked well or possibly hasn't fought their way into the position to take this fight, but still, the opportunity is there nonetheless. Maybe it won't be if they don't take this fight with Anthony Joshua, because this will be their only opportunity and they will grasp it with both hands, which is fair enough. I think Luis Ortiz should have took the fight. It would have been a great opportunity, and I know he says he doesn't have that much time to prepare. Also, Anthony Joshua would not have a lot of time to prepare for him either. I mean, Luis Ortiz is a southpaw, a heavy hitter, and a good boxer, so Anthony Joshua would have to change up his training a lot in order to face Luis Ortiz. So Luis Ortiz could have caught him at a time where Anthony Joshua would be underprepared for a fighter like that. Anthony Joshua is an out-and-out fighter, that is why he was going to take the fight, but Luis Ortiz ducked it. So guys, who would you rather Anthony Joshua face? Maybe Trevor Bryan, a completely outsider, or possibly Andy Ruiz or Michael Hunter? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.